So, hello, as you can see from the title, yes, I quit school. I'm doing this video because I know some people are like curious, like why do I want to quit school? I didn't quit school around a few months back, which is around January-ish. This whole video is going to be why I quit school and some like background information about me before I decided to quit school.
Disclaimer, I'm not trying to ask anyone to quit school unless you have a plan after that. It's a huge decision.
Let me share about before I even quit school, like what happened and like what's my course. I'm a typical Singaporean girl, went into normal academy. I graduated with an EMB3 of a 9, so means I can get into PFP, which is Poly Foundation Program. So it's a express route from secondary school to poly straight.
It's just you have to study that poly 1 year, then doing O-levels.
That was when I was like, what should I study? I really don't know. Like, I was a typical lost girl. When I was lost, who do I ask? My family. So my mom was like,
眼科不错，你去 study 啦，应该会有工作做。
So I was like, sure, optometry seems okay. I think I'm a more of the science type of person. Then I just applied. I got it. So 1 year of PFP.
3 years of optometry.
Until last semester where I had internship. Internship was quite okay. But what kind of sucked was my internship ended just before COVID outbreak started.
I was like, oh no.
Means I'm stuck in Singapore, because I was thinking that maybe I could have get out of the house, explore, find something that I do like myself. But obviously COVID happened and I was stuck at home doing nothing. After graduation I was like, I don't want to work. Plus it's actually hard to find a job because of COVID, like. And then I was like, okay, I should just continue studying, right? So I asked my mom again like, what should I study? Optometry, you have to study overseas for a degree. We don't have any local course for optometry. So I told my mom, I was like, there's like physiotherapy and then like there's speech therapy, and so it's like the healthcare sector. So I told my mom, how about physio? She's like,
Physio very good. Go, the pay very high.
yes, a lot of people tell me the pay is very high. I ended up applying, doing the interview, got in, started studying, and of course like when I got in I was like, oh my god, yes, I finally got a place that I feel safe because I know I'm gonna do for a few years. First trimester, by the way, SIT go by trimester, whereby they have 3 semesters in 1 year, so it's like very very tight schedule. I was like, okay, I think I can do it, I guess. First term, first week, I was so motivated because everything was online classes, so it's literally like Zoom calls every single day. It's like you just sit in front of the table for the whole day lah. I remember like every Monday my class was like from 9 all the way to 6 PM non-stop. That was hardcore. I think during recess week, then I realized that study progress was like behind. I just kind of need more time. For how I study is actually I go through the lecture twice, and the lecture is like around 2 hours, or sometimes it's more than 2 hours, which means that I need more time. And every single lectures, they always learn new stuff.
So it's like they throw you a slide, throw, and then it's like, oh my god.
So after a while, it's kind of like stressful because I kind of like when like, oh shit, there's so many stuff. So around halfway through the trimester, I applied for basic model castings and I got in. I think modeling was like really my interest, so I kind of like even asked Bonita, do I need to defer my schools to study this career thing? Cause she was thinking of my school being like the distraction of my training, and she's like, no, please don't. So I was like, okay. But ended up I still quit school, and she was kind of shocked. So I continued to struggle both school and modeling together.
I was like, I think I can kind of do it.
But after that, I kind of like really taking things very slowly, whereby my information starts not going in, especially anatomy, like all the veins, hands, arms, everything you need to learn, which is kind of like, there's too much things to learn. I remember like we had silent mentors,
Which are like those that actually donate their body, and for us to really go in and like see the organs in real life.
It's like a very interesting experience. I remember I had to like chiong study like the 2 hours lectures or the night before until like 4-5 AM, and then wake up super early to go for the silent mentor because it was a morning shift. Even though like I go through the lectures like 4-5 a.m. studying, right, the information doesn't go into my brain. Obviously my brain is not working anymore lah. I kind of like wasted my chances to really understand and learn things from the silent mentor itself. I just blame myself for not finding what I am really interested. Like if you're interested, right, you can juggle both things at one time. So obviously my heart was just more towards the modeling side. When it comes to study, I was just like, oh my god, again. I was going to have my exam. It was actually like the starting of modeling training, so
I was like, I think I can do this, it's fine.
But then I realized, nope, I can't, cause I realized that 90% of the information is not in my brain. How hard I study, sit in front of the table and study everything,
it just doesn't go into my brain, so I kind of like flunk my exams, but I still cannot pass.
I think what's the worst thing that happened was I failed my practical exam.
Just saying, for that module, if you fail practical exam, you have to remod. Means you have to redo the whole module next year. I was like, how did I even fail my practical exam?
Because of the fail of module, I think it kind of pulled my GPA all the way down. If you don't know, if you fail a module, your GPA is gonna drop like crazy. Second semester started, I was still having my basic training, so I kind of like...
Still I'd be like, okay, I can like manage and stuff.
I obviously didn't have the mood to study at all. One fine Sunday, I catch everything that I was taught for week 1, and then I was like, it's so hard, I can't. So I just quit. I just stopped studying whatever in my laptop, adding a new tab and check about dropouts. So what I found out was you do need to pay the school fees if you drop out on the second week of the trimester. So I have to decide on that week if I should drop out. Because my GPA was very bad. I had a warning email and I also Zoom session with my physiotherapy course head. They were like concerned lah. They were like, why are you doing so badly? Ask like what is happening in your life. Like, is there anything that can help you? So I was like saying I had modeling, but for me, I really don't think that the modeling is a distraction to me. It's more of like, I think I kind of lose the interest in physiotherapy because of the content.
By the way, my memory is very bad. I got the worst memory.
So
I kind of like struggled, especially doing anatomy, because there's a lot of things to really memorize. So I was just like,
I guess that's how it all happened. Did I regret it? I did regret it, like a little bit, because it's a hard course to get in. But I kind of never regret because I'm not suffering anymore. I felt like I do want to study something I'm really interested with. So the main reason why I quit, because I lost the interest of physiotherapy.
I'm not encouraging anyone to be like, okay, I'm not interested, I'm just going to quit school. No, that's not how it works. It's more of like...
Because for physiotherapy, this course, a 4 years course, and the school fees is like 40,000. I think this is something that you really have to consider. I didn't want to spend any more money. It's not a small sum.
It's a pretty big sum. It's 40k, what the heck?
If I study halfway and I quit,
I'll be like, what am I doing, right?
Okay, just saying, I never thought of withdrawing. Like, I thought I'd be the typical student, be like, I'm gonna study everything and then graduate with that degree.
I guess I can.
So also I felt like I'm still young. I should just pursue something that I really like.
So like drawing, making stickers and like doing YouTube. So
if you want to try out some new stuff, you can make it as a hobby first. And slowly, if you can, make it as a full-time career. So this is how all this withdrawal happened. And
salute to all my friends there, still studying well at physiotherapy because I'm not a smart student. I'm very proud of them, so jiayos.
Thank you for watching my video. To be honest, I was actually shaking when I was preparing for this video because it's not something to be proud of to quit school. Hope you like this sharing video. So thank you for watching. Do like, share and subscribe to this channel. Click on the bell to get notification when I post a new video. I will see you in the next video. I actually did meant to apply another course. I have to really think through. I don't want to withdraw anymore, like what the heck.
Oh yeah, by the way, this is a posh shirt that I obviously never get a chance to wear to school because I bought it and then quit school. So I even have a name tag, by the way. Physiotherapy students out there, if you want to buy shirts, I still have shirt.
Oh yeah, fun fact, when I was like having a Zoom session with my course head, he was like,
oh my god, that's so cool if you're doing modeling and physiotherapy at the same time. But you know that physiotherapy needs a lot of practice. And I was like, yeah, I know. Cause I'm from optometry, I know that practice makes perfect, so.
I know it's actually hard to be selected and to get into this physiotherapy course cause I know a lot of my friends did tell me that like physiotherapy is actually a hard course to get in. Of course, I was like super thankful that I got the opportunity to get into physiotherapy. I remember like my online assessment, which was the interview previously because of COVID, is quite hard, and they had a lot of questions. 16 to 18 questions for you to answer, and most of it was case study, so they give you a scenario and then you have to answer how you're going to solve the case study. So